Hello, and welcome to my webinar all about the Restart program. So my name is Malia. I'm a functional nutritional therapy practitioner, and that is just my fancy way of saying that I am like a health and wellness detective. I have a passion for helping people who feel frustrated or confused with their health to figure out a simple roadmap to their body so that whoever I'm working with becomes the expert on their body and all things nutrition and wellness as it pertains to them. So what is the Restart program? The Restart program is a 5-week nutrition and wellness educational program with a 3-week whole food challenge and sugar detox built right in. So who is Restart for? The short answer, everyone. However, people who are most attracted to the Restart program tend to be people who are dealing with digestive issues, lackluster energy, anxiety, people who are looking for weight loss, people looking to grow in their nutrition and wellness understanding just as a passion, and people who are sick of feeling confused around their health. So for 5 weeks during the Restart program, we will have a weekly Zoom call to cover a different nutrition and wellness topic. Each week you will receive a lesson plan that we will cover on our call. So here is our weekly breakdown. Week 1, we will learn how to prepare for our real food sugar detox. Week 2 is when we will talk about digestion and our digestive check-in. Week 3, we talk about what sugar really does in the body. Week 4, we talk about the truth about fats. And then week 5 is all about how to move forward and celebrate your success. So now we are going to take a little bit of a sneak peek into each week of the Restart program. So again, week 1 is all about preparation. On week 1, we do not make any changes to the diet whatsoever. We talk through tips on how to prepare for your Restart and your whole food challenge. We go through an intention exercise to make sure that you are setting intentions rather than goals that might actually distract you from having success during the program. We also are going to cover my favorite practice, which is called food and mood journaling. This I find is one of the most important parts about the Restart program and long-term success for people when it comes to their health and wellness. So food and mood journaling, we will talk all about that. Of course, we'll go over our list of what we are going to eat and what not to eat. And here's the cool thing. A lot of people ask, is there a meal plan? No, we have 2 food lists of what we're eating and what we're not going to eat. And the reason why I love that, I prefer working from a food list rather than a meal plan, is because when you have a food list, you can still make your meals look kind of similar to the way that you like to eat. Yeah, I mean, you might have to make a couple of changes here and there. However, you can still structure your meals and choose the foods that you would like to eat rather than me making you a meal plan that might not look like anything that you eat on your day-to-day basis. I think that is super important for long-term success. On week 1, we will also cover our toxicity questionnaire, which is amazing. You can see that here, where we go over lots of different symptoms that you might be experiencing. A lot of people think that these things are normal, when in fact they are not normal, they are just common. So we start with our toxicity questionnaire. And the 3-week whole food challenge is going to help to rid your body of sugar cravings. So you will be given the list of nutrient-dense whole foods. There's lots of veggies, lots of meats, delicious healthy fats, and so much more that will nourish your body while bringing you into balance. So week 2 is all about digestion. On this week, we are going to learn about macronutrients, what they are. So diving into proteins, fats, and carbs, talking about how digestion is supposed to work, because you can eat the most flawless diet, but unless you are actually digesting your food, then it's not going to be, those nutrients from those foods are not going to be able to do anything good for your body. We will talk about what your transit time is, because that is very important. We will go over Bristol stool chart, because if you did not know, looking at your stool and making sure that it is healthy can give you lots of information about your current health. And then after that, we are going to be talking about our dietary fine-tuning check-in, which is really fascinating. You will be able to understand when you have enough carbs, versus fat and protein, or if you have the wrong ratio of carbs, fat to protein, without using any sort of tracking tool other than your body, which is amazing. Then we will also cover suggested supplements to support digestion and blood sugar regulation. Week 3 is all about blood sugar regulation. This is my favorite week, and you can see in these 2 charts here, this is just showing a little sneak peek of normal blood sugar versus what many people are on, which is the blood sugar roller coaster. And the blood sugar roller coaster is going to deplete our energy. It's going to make us not feel so great emotionally. It's really going to contribute to lots of stress. I like to call our normal blood sugar range the zone where we are the best version of ourselves. We are mentally clear, we are focused, emotionally we are stable, we have great energy, and so on. So fortunately, our whole food challenge is going to bring us into balance, into that zone of being our best selves. We are also going to talk about cravings, all the things that sugar does within our body. Why do we have sugar cravings? We are going to be talking about the yeasties and the beasties right here, talking about good gut bacteria versus bad gut bacteria and how we can feed the good guys versus the bad guys. We will talk about the many names for sugar. And something fascinating, never before in the history of mankind has there been an emergency need to lower our blood sugar levels. We will learn all about how to bring ourselves back into balance. Week 4, we are setting the record straight on fat. So there are wonderful benefits for eating fat, and we want to make sure that we have enough of it in our diet. So we will talk about just that, what happens when we don't have enough healthy fats in our diet. We talk about the different types of fat, saturated, monounsaturated, and polyunsaturated, how this all contributes to inflammation. What exactly is inflammation? Well, what about cholesterol? Because I know that some people tend to have questions around fat as it pertains to cholesterol. And then here are a couple of myths we will cover and debunk. Myth, fat makes you fat. And then fat will give you heart disease. These are both myths, and I'm excited to tell you why. And we will talk more about making sure that we check our labels to determine if the right type of fats are in our food. All right. And then week 5, we are talking all about celebrating and moving forward. I always joke with my restarters, we don't want to be doing a whole food challenge for our whole lives, right? So it's important that we talk about celebration and then moving forward so that we can take the best parts of Restart and have it help us long-term for success in our nutrition and wellness journey. So we will talk about reintroducing foods after restart. And we also will retake our toxicity questionnaire. It's amazing how in 3 short weeks of doing the whole food challenge, the toxicity questionnaire for most people changes dramatically. And so we want to figure out why. Right? Again, we want to really hone in on what it was that we eliminated from the diet that might be contributing to some of the issues that we were experiencing beforehand, whether it's headaches or digestive issues, acid reflux. We want to get to the bottom of that. So the way we are going to do that is by slowly introducing foods. And also I teach people how to do a lingual neuro test, or a pulse test in order to determine if a food is healing to your body or potentially harmful to your body. We will cover a little bit of what we have learned in Restart up until this point, and trust me, you are going to have learned a lot. It is so much fun, and your mind is going to be blown at how much you know by the end of this program and how great your body feels. And this toxicity questionnaire is just going to give you so much proof as to what is all the cool things that are going on within your body in a matter of a few short weeks. Okay, in addition to the weekly Zooms, you will also receive access to the Restart with Malia Facebook community, where there's going to be lots of different recipes in there, support in there. You can ask questions in there. And of course, you will have support from me. I love sending voice memos to people when people have questions. I'm here to support you and to help you feel confident every step of the way. And then here are some reviews that some people who have gone through the Restart program have done. I have taken many people, dozens and dozens of people through the Restart program, and it is absolutely incredible some of the things that they experienced during this program. For example, the results were phenomenal. We have found that we have more strength and energy and lost weight. My husband and I talk often how the Restart program has been such a blessing, and we are so glad we took the class. Thanks, Malia, for being a great teacher and for the Restart program. Within the first week, I began feeling less bloated, experienced less stomach pains, and felt higher energy levels. It has been almost 3 months since the last time I took Miralax. I took it every day for 2 years, and I never thought I would see the day where I didn't need it. I can now say I'm going to the bathroom regularly with no problems. Oh, mind blown. That is so amazing. I've been in and out of doctor's appointments due to inflammation that has been making me sick for over 3 years with little to no answers on what is causing my pain. Starting with the food and mood journaling all the way down to the breakdown of what sugars and fats are, this program was quite literally all of the answers to my problems. Abby, amazing. My husband and I were both shocked at how much changed for us in those 5 weeks. Our energy, digestion, mental clarity, mood, I could go on. Let me just say this course is worth every penny. And then lastly, at 60 years old, I was pretty sure I knew what healthy eating looked like. Restart is a game changer when it comes to feeling great, energy restored, and unexpected weight loss, all because of the right choices of foods. My toxicity levels in my body went from a score of 45 to a score of only 5. Wowza. I wish I went through this session 20 or 30 years ago. Piper. Amazing. Most commonly, people experience things such as this over here: increased energy, clothes fitting better, more restful sleep, clarity and focus, decreased anxiety, and a boosted immune system.
So I would love to invite you to join me. I have new Restart classes starting every other month, and the classes are on Wednesday evenings from 7 to 8:30 p.m. EST. The cost for the program is $375, and I do offer 2 people for the price of 1 pricing, because I find that when you can partner up with a buddy, you are going to be so much more successful. So whether that is a friend, a spouse, a family member, a colleague, if you find someone to partner up together, you can do the program 2 people for the price of 1. For more information about the next start date, go to my website at maliawambolt.com/restart program. You can also sign up there. And if you have other questions, definitely reach out to me.
So with the Restart program, there's only one rule. So first of all, you can do this, because our one rule is whatever I eat, I choose it consciously, I enjoy it thoroughly, and then I let it go. And be kind to yourself, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle, including you. And so I want to encourage you as it pertains to your healthy living journey, your healthy living battle, if you will. I would love to be your cheerleader, help you to feel your best, and to do the Restart program. So let me know if you have any questions, and thank you for watching.